Think you know it all? It's time to put your brain to the test with 50 questions across history, science, geography, pop culture, and more. Keep score, comment your results below, and challenge your friends. Let's see how smart you really are. What is the only planet that rotates on its side? Uranus has a 98-degree axial tilt. It literally rolls around the sun like a barrel. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? He painted it lying on scaffolding for 4 years. Pure dedication. What's the capital of Canada? Many think it's Toronto, but Ottawa was chosen as a political compromise. How many bones are in the adult human body? You're actually born with over 270, but some fuse together as you grow. What's the fastest land animal? It can sprint at speeds up to 75 miles per hour, 120 kilometers per hour, but only for short bursts. What's the most spoken language in the world? With over 900 million native speakers, it's the global leader. What element does O represent on the periodic table? It's the third most abundant element in the universe. What's the smallest country in the world by area? Only 0.49 square kilometers, smaller than most malls. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet? One of the most iconic love tragedies of all time. What does the acronym NASA stand for? Founded in 1958 to lead U.S. space exploration. In what year did World War II end? Germany surrendered in May, Japan in September. Which organ purifies our blood? They filter over 50 gallons of blood daily. Who invented the telephone? He patented it in 1876 and made the first call to his assistant. Mr. Watson, come here. What's the hardest natural substance on Earth? Its carbon atoms are packed so tightly, it can scratch any other substance. What's the largest ocean on Earth? Covers more area than all land masses combined. How many continents are there? Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Oceania. What planet is known as the red planet? Its reddish hue is due to iron oxide, rust, on its surface. What's the currency of Japan? Often abbreviated as yen, it's one of the most traded currencies worldwide. Which bird is known for mimicking sounds, including human speech? Some species, like the African gray, can mimic entire conversations. What gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? They use it during photosynthesis to make food and release oxygen. What is the largest desert in the world? Though icy, Antarctica qualifies as a desert because it gets less than 2 inches of precipitation per year. What is the longest river in the world? The Nile runs through 11 countries, and ancient Egyptians relied on it so much they called it the giver of life. What is the capital of Australia? Canberra was chosen as a compromise between Sydney and Melbourne, which were rivals. Which country is known as the Land of the Rising Sun? Japan gets this name because it lies east of China, where the sun rises first. What is the tallest mountain above sea level? Everest grows about 4 millimeters taller each year due to tectonic plate movement. What is the largest mammal on Earth? Blue whales can weigh as much as 200 tons. That's equal to about 33 elephants. Which metal is liquid at room temperature? Mercury was once used in thermometers, but today it's replaced with safer alternatives. What is the rarest blood type in humans? Less than 1% of people have AB negative, making it extremely rare but universally accepted for plasma donations. What is the largest organ in the human body? Your skin makes up about 16% of your body weight. In which year did the Titanic sink? The Titanic was called unsinkable, but tragically sank on its very first voyage. Which country invented paper? Paper was invented during the Han Dynasty, around 105 AD. Which scientist developed the theory of relativity? Einstein's theory showed that space and time are linked in a fabric called spacetime. Which bird is a symbol of peace? The dove was used as a peace symbol as far back as ancient Mesopotamia. What is the national flower of Japan? Japan celebrates cherry blossom season with festivals called Hanami, where families picnic under blooming trees. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Jupiter is so massive that it could fit all the other planets inside it and still have room left over? Who was the first person in space? Gagarin's historic flight in 1961 lasted just 108 minutes. What is the most populated country in the world? India overtook China in 2023, with over 1.4 billion people. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? Even though Mercury is closer to the Sun, Venus is hotter because of its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere. What does www stand for in a website address? The World Wide Web was invented in 1989 by Tim Berners-Lee, who made it free to use so the internet could grow worldwide. What is the rarest naturally occurring element on Earth? Astatine is so rare that at any given time, only about 25 grams exist naturally on Earth. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? People drink about 3 billion cups of tea every day worldwide, making it the most popular beverage after water. Which animal has the most powerful bite in the animal kingdom? A saltwater crocodile's bite can reach 3,700 pounds per square inch, which is stronger than a great white shark's bite. Which country invented the Olympic Games? The first Olympic Games were held in 776 BC in Olympia, Greece, and featured only one event, a foot race. Which country produces the most coffee in the world? Brazil produces about 40% of the world's coffee supply, making it the coffee capital of the world. What was the first animal to be cloned successfully? Dolly the sheep was cloned in 1996 and lived for 6 years, making history in genetic science. Which part of the human body never stops growing? Unlike bones, cartilage keeps growing, which is why older people tend to have larger noses and ears. Which U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State? Florida gets about 230 days of sunshine per year, making it perfect for beach lovers. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? Camels can drink up to 40 gallons of water in one go and survive without water for weeks. Which is the fastest bird in the world? A peregrine falcon can dive at speeds of over 240 miles per hour, making it the fastest creature on Earth. Which blood type is the most common worldwide? About 37% of people on Earth have O-positive blood, making it the most common type. So, how many did you get right? Share your score in the comments and challenge your friends to beat it. If you had fun, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your next brain workout.